I took a flight at Uzbekistan Airlines. It was cheap. It was through Moscow. Yeah, India to Tallinn. It was through Moscow, but it was Uzbekistan Airlines. So they treat you. I paid 109 euros, but the problem is they treat you like you paid 199 euros. Like they know, like when you get on the flight and you're like, will there be any food on this 13-hour flight? They look at you like, you won't even get peanuts, you sack of shit. There's no seat belts, there's no oxygen things falling out, there's just a crucifix. Just a crucifix and the instructions say, if we go, we go. Oh man, it was a terrible flight, but it was through Moscow. That was the stop. It landed in Moscow at that Shremenia, the Shremenia. Yeah, that one. Somebody went Shremenia. Yeah, I don't speak Russian, sorry. Like I know the airport that's kind of weird that nobody's anywhere. Like you get it and all the halls are empty. You're just walking around like, which is my terminal. I got to the Moscow one, and all the other people fucked off, and I saw 10 other Estonians. I was like, oh, Estonians, and we sat at the terminal with that. The plane was supposed to leave, right? And we wait like, I don't know, 20 minutes, and the flight was supposed to be already 15 minutes ago. And then, everybody's sitting there, we're thinking, what the fuck? And then some lady goes up to the guy at the counter and asks, I'm sorry, our flight was supposed to leave like 15 minutes ago. What's going on? The guy looks at the lady and goes, I'm sorry, we don't have plane. Excuse me? Like, I didn't know that can happen at an airport, that's a possible scenario at an airport. Boss, I have built airport. Did you get the planes? Oh, shit. Like, and the dude just fucks off. Another half, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm living in Moscow now. Like, another half an hour goes past, the dude comes back, we have found plane. I look at him like, I'm like, Dima, why are you sweaty? Where'd you get that plane, Dimitri? Like, did you steal a plane? Like, if you read a news article that said man stole plane to fly the passenger, you'd be like, yeah, it's Russia. It fucking makes sense totally. And then we go on to the airport and we go on the tarmac and we start walking towards the plane. And then I see the plane and it's like this rusty old one with the propellers. And I'm like, that's not plan A plane, that's plan B. Like they called, we don't have plane, and they're like, take the old one, fuck it, it's 10 Estonians. If it goes, nobody cares, it go. Take the old one, but the engines are failing, no, fuck it, just go. Like, I saw the pilot, I've never seen a pilot see the plane and go like this. Like, this is what we're counting on, like 8 years of flight school, 20 hours of flight, and you look at the plane and even he's like, only Jesus can help us now, like. Like, it was a fucked flight, and we get on the plane, and at the beginning of the flight, when the stewardess, when they do that when they talk about, the exits, they usually don't give a fuck if you listen or not. They're usually like, yeah, listen or not. This time the stewardess came out and she was like, all right, listen up. You're gonna need this information. But you paid 199 euros, you cheap fucks. It was a weird flight, yeah. And there was like maybe 12 people all together, and they sit us right next to each other. Like, there's plenty of room on the plane. And this huge, fat American dude sits next to me, right? And there's this point like where we're sitting like all next to each other. Even the dude's looking at me like this plane. Invites over the stewardess and goes like, hey, can I maybe sit anywhere else? There's plenty of free seats, obviously. The stewardess looks at the dude, I don't understand any Russian, but the stewardess looks at the dude, points at his face like this and just goes, Andrei, svinya means pig. Andrei, and that stewardess looks at the guy and goes, I'm sorry, we cannot move you because balance of plane. Balance of plane. Like, he's so fat that if he moves, the pilot stops. Oh, shit!